this afternoon. First, the highlights. Legacy government reaffirms legality of speed limit rules on selected roads. Muslim community in Bayelsa State Lords Governor Diri's administration's Ramadan gestures. Referring to United States University students opt for self-deportation following protests against Israel amid Gaza war. And in sports, Nigeria Table Tennis Federation confirms 2025 Under 12 Hopes Week training camp date. And now the details. I am Mike James. The Legacy government has reaffirmed the legality of enforcement of speed limits on selected roads, urging motorists to comply with the safety of all road users. Commissioner for Transportation Oluwaseun Oshiemi referenced Section 28 2A of the Lagos State Transport Sector Reform Law 2018, which provides the legal basis for imposing penalties on motorists who exceed prescribed speed limits. Oshiemi emphasized that the Ministry of Transportation is solely responsible for determining the size, color, and type of traffic signs in Lagos State, ensuring standardization and adherence to global best practices. He reiterated that the speed limit cameras, which were installed after comprehensive studies on the need in these axes, are currently only on Alakbere Road and Mobolaji Bank Anthony. The Commissioner reaffirmed that the primary purpose of installing the cameras is for the safety of commuters as well as motorists on the road, urging the public to stop fabrication of false information on the speed limit operation. The General Manager of the Lagos State Neighborhood Safety Agency, Falade Oyeko, has commended officers of the agency for their vigilance, warning criminals to stay off Lagos State as the Corps is committed to ridding the state of all criminal elements. Oyeko stated this as Lagosians celebrated operatives of the Ikorodu Command of the Lagos State Neighborhood Safety Corps who apprehended 2 thieves as they attempted to make away with stolen items during the Eid al-Fitr festival. The culprits, who claimed to be scrap dealers from Katsina State, were arrested by the officers in front of the Central Mosque on Kazim Arulogun Street. The owners of the items and the property at Abule Balogun, where the thieves burgled, were all contacted on the phone to report to the office. The 2 suspects were then taken to the Ikorodu Command Office at Itailewa, where they confessed to stealing 5 pieces of cutting disc, 2 pieces of welding thongs, 5 pieces of angle iron, and 1 iron hammer. The Legacy government has urged residents to demonstrate love and empathy towards individuals living with and affected by human immunodeficiency virus HIV during the Eid celebration. Chief Executive Officer of the Lagos State AIDS Control Agency, El Saka Folakemi Animashal, who made the call, stated that the Eid celebrations, which marks the end of Ramadan, is a period of reflection, compassion, and love, and the opportunity for all to support one another. She said showing solidarity will go a long way in sending a powerful message that no one should face the challenge of living with HIV alone. Animashal stressed that residents should extend compassion in the spirit of Eid and reach out to those who may feel isolated or stigmatized due to their health status. The Chief Executive Officer stated that adequate education is crucial in the prevention and control of HIV. She urged all residents to take the opportunity of the season to discuss HIV with friends and families to foster an understanding that can help dissolve misconceptions and create a more supportive community. And now to the rest of the stories. Muslims in Bayelsa State have lauded Governor Doyi Diri for his administration show of love during the Ramadan period. And speaking on behalf of the Muslim community, Chairman of the State Chapter of the Council for Islamic Affairs, Yakubu Otobo, who led others to celebrate Eid al-Fitr at the governor's hometown, Sampo, in Kulukuma, Okbukuma local government area of the state expressed appreciation for the support to the Muslims in the state during their festive season. Otobo described the administration's welfare gestures as laudable, noting that Muslims in the state enjoy a rare privilege compared to their counterparts in other states. Responding, Governor Diri expressed gratitude to the Muslim leaders, stating that they had been supportive and contributing to the development of the state's economy. The governor urged them to promote religious tolerance and peaceful coexistence. He also advised the Muslim leaders to always channel their challenges to the appropriate government authorities. Abia State Governor Alex Otti has called for peace, understanding, and tolerance among Nigerians as the Muslim faithful across the globe celebrate this year's Eid al-Fitr. Governor Otti was speaking at his Mvosi country home while receiving members of the Muslim community who paid him Salah homage. He said that his administration does not discriminate along religious, gender, or tribal lines. Otti said it is lack of understanding that leads to discrimination. And in some foreign news, the Cornell University graduate student who had his United States visa revoked due to protest activities against Israel has chosen to leave the U.S. rather than be deported. Mamadou Tal, who is a joint citizen of the United Kingdom and the Gambia, had his student visa revoked due to his on-campus protest activities last year as the Israel-Gaza war raged. Tal previously sued to block his deportation, but he had chosen to leave the country free after a judge denied his request to delay his deportation. The Trump administration is cracking down on international students who have been active in protests against Israel on university campuses. Tal is at least the second international student to opt to leave the U.S. after being targeted for removal by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. And in sports news, Nigeria Table Tennis Federation NTTF has announced that the 2025 Under-12 National Hopes Week will take place from April 2 to 8 at the training hall of the National Stadium, Surulere, Lagos. President of NTTF, Ishaku Tikon, said the federation is optimistic that platforms like this will help more talented players, both female and male, to become better versions of themselves and eventually make the country proud on the international stage. Tikon, who expressed appreciation to IWTF and IWTF Africa for their commitment to the development of table tennis in Nigeria. NWTF's National Hopes Week aims to discover and nurture young table tennis talent from across the country, with the best under-12 players from various states and regions converging in Lagos for an intensive training camp. According to the NWTF, selected IWTF certified coaches will guide the young athletes, introducing them to new techniques and tactics in the table tennis. The event is designed to provide a platform for young players to showcase their skills, gain valuable experience, and develop their game in preparation for Continental and World Hopes Week. That was our news at 12. Just before we go, ensure you make use of your seatbelt while driving. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X, Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs. It's live on YouTube, Traffic Radio 961. And you can also visit our website, www.trafficradio961.ng. And did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration empowered 600 women with ingenious business ideas to the tune of 4 billion naira? Through the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund LSETFW initiative to empower Lagosians. Well, you can get details on the Legacy Government website and to end the news. Here are the highlights of the major stories. The Legacy Government has reaffirmed the legality of enforcement of speed limits on selected roads, urging motorists to comply with the safety of all road users. Muslims in Bayelsa State have lauded Governor Doye Diri for his administration's show of love during the Ramadan period. We also told you that a Cornell University graduate student who had his United States visa revoked due to protest activities against Israel, has chosen to leave the U.S. rather than be deported. And in sports in Nigeria, Table Tennis Federation NWTF has announced that the 2025 Under-12 National Hopes Week will take place from April 2 to 8 at the training hall of the National Stadium, Surulere, Lagos. And for contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast. This was compiled by Coyote Mafalashiri. Thank you for listening, Lagos. My name is Mike James. Good afternoon.